Hi, Grace Church. This is Pastor Tim with this week's video update. In this week's update, I would like to begin with a devotional thought. In recent days, weeks, and months, as I have prayed, I have found myself regularly reminded of a statement that appears a number of times in the New Testament. All things are possible with God. And as I've thought about that statement in the context of prayer, it has aroused hope in me. It's encouraged me before God the Father to pray bold prayers. And then as I've seen God responding to prayer, as I've seen Him moving in strong and mighty and even unexplainable ways, I've been humbled once again by God, by who He is. So on the front end of prayer, there has been hope, and on the back end of prayer, there's been humility. Hope is the antidote to despair. Humility is the antidote to pride. And I have found that as I have been reflecting on that statement, all things are possible with God. Nothing is too difficult for Him. That God the Holy Spirit has been working on both sides in my own soul. Hope on the one hand, humility on the other. I receive both as gifts from the Lord. Well, this Sunday morning at 10 a.m., we're going to be gathering again for worship here at Grace. And we have a special service planned for this Sunday. It's a family on the 5th. Now here's what that means for us. We are encouraging families, entire families, to come to worship together in the sanctuary, the auditorium here at Grace Church. Entire families to come and worship together. There are going to be component pieces that we believe will be meaningful for the entire family. There's going to be, as always, singings to God in worship, celebrating Him and all that He is for us in Jesus Christ. We'll be looking hard in His direction as we sing to Him. There is going to be a children's message presented. It's going to be through video and presented by Christy Smith and her team. There's going to be a child dedication service. That's one of those occasions in the life of the church where parents come dedicating themselves to the stewardship of parenting and bringing their children, who they recognize as gifts from the Lord, bringing their children, dedicating them to the Lord with the desire that God would work graciously, lovingly, and mightily in the lives of those children as they grow up and develop. The desire of the parents is that these children would one day know the joy of walking with Jesus and being redeemed by Him. There's also going to be a men's ministry component to this service, which we think will be valuable for all. There's going to be a men's ministry video presented that is going to highlight or focus on a significant component piece of our men's ministry, the one-on-one mentoring of one man with another man, life on life, heart on heart. And you'll hear more about that ministry, and then you're going to have an opportunity to be introduced to a group of men who are going to stand before the congregation. These are men who are prepared and equipped to mentor other men one-on-one. You're going to have a chance to see who they are, and you're going to have a chance together with the rest of the church to participate in agreement in prayer in the commissioning of these men for this ministry. For my part, I'm going to have a chance to do some teaching on one of our core values as a part of this ongoing core values series. This Sunday, it's going to be more of a devotional message. I'll be speaking maybe 10 to 15 minutes on the core value of identifying and equipping emerging leaders in the church. Significant core value for us at Grace. All of that's this Sunday. We hope you can be with us beginning at 10 a.m. Now, one last thing. This Saturday morning at 8 a.m. in the gym, there's going to be a breakfast served to men. This is a chance for men to connect and interact with one another. And following breakfast, there's going to be a teaching time down in the youth room. There's going to be some teaching through video, and then an opportunity to interact and discuss what's been presented. That discussion time will be facilitated by Pastor John. We hope a number of men can be with us this Saturday morning, beginning at 8 a.m. Well, that's it for this week's video update. Blessings on you, Grace Church. You're very loved.